Good evening, everyone. This is Marquez Speaks. I am the real voice, the voice of the streets, CEO of me, Big Boss Entertainment, and tonight I'm really ticked off. We got a lot to talk about politics, but I'm really ticked off at some things. I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm really ticked off. I'm really ticked. I don't need to see no more NFL games. They so rigged, don't make no sense. CJ Stroud, 4 interceptions first half. They want to see the Patriots in Denver. I am so done with the NFL. They are super trash. I don't know what's worse, the NFL or NBA. I don't know what's worse, the biggest con artists in the world, NFL or NBA. CJ Stroud, 4 interceptions first half. They down 28-16. They're going to lose. I don't know why people want to see a Drake-made Patriots with a going to the Super Bowl against the Denver Broncos. They want a white person win the Super Bowl so bad, give the NFL the white boy bowl. That's what they're going to give. NFL is screwed. It said, look, it's going to be Seattle and the Patriots. Don't nobody want to see that game. Don't nobody want to see the Seattle Seahawks and the Patriots in the Super Bowl. But that's what it's going to be. Again, the NFL is rigged. I want to get that out. Hope everybody's having a blessed Sunday. Tomorrow is, I observe the Martin Luther King Jr. Birthday. I will be working. Let me say it. A lot of people try to be off of Martin Luther King Jr. birthday. If he was alive, he'd tell you go to work. So go to work. But let's get started with a little politics right quick. And a couple things I'm really ticked off at. Number one, this has to do with politics and education system. A 19-year-old Hispanic Latina woman. She graduated in Hartford, Connecticut from high school. She graduated honors with 3.5 GPA. She couldn't read or write. She couldn't pass the college exit exams or the exams to get in college. She's suing. Like your mama liar. Get off my show. She's suing the high school. Part of it is her fault because you can't read and write and they're still letting you pass through that text, the voice thing they have now. So she 100% was crazy. But let's just keep it real. She's suing the high school because she can't even read and write. She can't even read or write. That is what our educational system is failing. That's number one. Number two, a 91-year-old white woman was jailed. She was caught stealing. What was she stealing? She was stealing heart medications for her husband, 88 years old, who needed it. Why was she stealing it? Because they raised the price from $50 to $950. Hello, Queen Valerie. Great job, Donald Trump, pharmaceutical companies. The woman could not afford her husband's medications, so she tried to steal them, and she got caught. What's this world coming to when you got to decide to steal to get your medications? And don't tell me they got free programs. They don't have free programs for every medication. And these medications have no free program. So what are we coming to now? That in this country, okay? Thank you so much, Queen Cynthia. Hello, Queen Valerie. What are we coming through for in this country when you got to decide to eat or take medications or you may have to steal them? So we got children not being able to read and write who are graduating high school. That's through our educational system, number one. And then number two, we got people who can't afford their medications. Excuse me on Sunday. It's a damn shame. That's what it is in this country. It's a damn shame what's going on in this country. I said it. You don't got to say it. I said it. It's a damn shame what's going on in this country. People can't afford the medications. And children are graduating high school, can't read and write. Can't read and write. I wanted y'all to see where we stand in politics and why your vote matters and why Republicans, Democrats, and MAGAs have been playing us for 50, 100 years. Good afternoon, King Von. Let me say it again before I go any further. We got children graduating high school with honors who can't read and write. We got the elderly not being able to afford their medications and trying to steal them. Y'all like that, MAGAs? You like that, Republicans? You like that, Democrats? Trash. And let me say this. Supreme Court, all of y'all are trash. All 9 of the Supreme Court are trash. I can't stand you. You had the way to give us higher wages, universal health care, gun laws, and everything we need. Supreme Court ain't done nothing. All 9 of y'all been paid. Republicans and Democrats, black, white, and Hispanic. All 9 Supreme Court are trash. If it was up to me, I'll put all of you in jail and get 9 more, 10 more, 12 more to do the right damn thing. I said it. And I did a video on it. I can't stand you, Supreme Court. Y'all are trash. All of y'all got book deals. All of y'all are multi-millionaires in the Supreme Court. I don't like none of you. Ketanji Jackson Brown, you're married to a white man, you're filthy rich. Solomon Moore, you're filthy rich. You're the richest out of all of them. Clarence Thomas, you've been you know what? So let me say it again, Supreme Court, y'all are trash. You had a chance to give us universal health care, higher wages, student loan forgiveness, gun laws, tougher laws and rules for criminals. You did nothing of it. You bowed down to the money. That's what it is. I can't stand you, Supreme Court. You do nothing. Okay? And now you act like you big and bad, say, oh, transgender can't go nowhere in the world. Okay, what the hell that mean to me? Nothing! I don't like you, Supreme Court. You are trash. I said it. I'm never gonna regret what I just said. We got children graduating high school with honors, can't read or write. We got old people trying to steal their medications because they're too daggum high. And we got Supreme Court doing nothing! Nothing! I don't care if it's on a Sunday. I'm telling you the truth. Crazy as H-E-double-L. And then I find out something today. I put in for a job, $200,000. I get to the 4th interview again. I didn't get the job. I said, that's fine. I ain't have a problem. Somebody at HR called me and said, you didn't get the job because you're a man. I said, I can't change who I am. They said, no, you didn't get it because you weren't gay. They wanted a gay man for that position to meet that quota. No disrespect to the gays or LGBT community, but I'm damn tired of losing jobs because I'm authentic, because I'm a man. Okay? Let me say it again. I didn't get a job because I wasn't gay. It wasn't because I was black. That ain't good enough. It ain't because I was a man. That ain't good enough. It wasn't because I was too educated. I didn't get it because I wasn't gay. Queen Valerie, ain't nothing gonna happen to me. I do this for a living. I ain't coming down nothing. I'm just getting started. If you can't take the heat, get out of my kitchen. All right? Just that simple. I'm sick and tired of the way politics is. I'm sick and tired of how the job system is. Okay? I didn't get a job because I wasn't gay. You see where I'm going tonight? The NFL is rigged. We got children graduating high school who cannot read and write. We got old folks ain't able to pay their bills. And we got people denying jobs because they're not a certain orientation. Can't make this up. I ain't even got what I was going to talk about tonight yet. I want y'all to see what Republicans and Democrats have done for us. Nothing. I want you to see what the Supreme Court has done for us. Nothing at all. I'm on one tonight. I looked at my watch. I got time today. I got time today. It's Sunday. I've been working my other job. I work every day. But some things just got me a little pissed off. Yeah, I'm fine. I recuperate, but I don't like the way some things going. I'm just telling you right now, I don't like it. When I don't like it, I talk about it. I expose the truth. And that's what we just did, expose the truth. NFL is super rigged. Bettors are losing money. Everything. And we got justification for everything. Nobody wants to take accountability for nothing. I don't do it either. I'm at work and somebody make a mistake. I ain't have nothing to do with it. Now, I'll fix a mistake, but I ain't have nothing to do with it. Nobody wants to take accountability. Now, at the highest office of Congress, the presidency, now it's your job. Nobody wants to take accountability, including me. I ain't taking accountability for nothing that's wrong. You ain't going to fire me for something that happened. I'll deny it in a second. I ain't have nothing to do with it, but I'll fix it. I don't care what you say. You go to work and they trying to pin something on you. You're going to say, oh, that ain't me. And guess what? Hey, when I'm at work, people say it's them. They get fired. Okay? They get fired. All right? So I go to work. Oh, I don't know what happened. Wasn't me, it was them. But I'll take care of it. See, that's how I get out of stuff. That's why I work so much. That's why I got so many jobs. Because I know how to handle business. Simple as that. Man, we had these problems before the Orange Man got in. But it just wouldn't broadcast it. The Orange Man broadcasts everything. This is like the third job I didn't get because I wasn't gay. And all of them was 6 figures easily. 100, 200,000. Third job I ain't get because I wasn't gay. Now again, I love the gay community, LGBT community. I'm all for you, okay? Let me say it. I'm not saying that against y'all. All right? So I don't want nobody to say, oh, speaks don't like gay, LGBT. You know, God loves everybody. Okay? I'm just saying in my situation, I can talk about me. Okay? Third job I lost because I wasn't gay. And it was always a gay man who interviewed me didn't like me because I was a regular man. I'm never going to change who I am for money, okay? I'm just not that. I don't care if you are gay, trans, or whatever. That's not me, okay? But to not get hired because I'm not gay, that's just straight racism. That's straight discrimination. I'm just telling you the truth. Okay? Again, I ain't even got to the politics I'm talking about because we're going to get red hot in a second. I'm just letting you know where we are in the United States of America. Well, if you are a regular person who's educated, trying to do the right thing, they don't want you. They want people who are illiterate passing. We don't want to help the poor, the elderly, or disabled. And we cheat, lie, and steal in every sporting opportunity event there is. Tomorrow's going to be the championship game in college. It's going to be a rout because it's set up. Okay? It's going to be a rout because it's set up. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it funky, man. Let's keep it real. The Supreme Court is trash. Okay? I don't care if you're a Republican. If you're a Republican, MAGA, Democrat, you don't like the Supreme Court. They are trash. Trump don't even like the Supreme Court. Donald Trump don't even like the Supreme Court. This is where we are, United States of America. Y'all better be paying attention because this ain't going nowhere. Okay? We done had problems. Now we got more problems. And no solutions. And nobody wants to solve anything. Fact check me. Everything I said, go to Google. Fact check me. I'm telling you the truth. You may not like the way I say it. You may not like the way I am, but you can never deny me telling the truth. You call me a liar, you call yourself a liar. You're looking at yourself in the mirror saying you're lying because I'm telling you the truth. Now, since we done got through with that tomfoolery, and again, I got 3-4 jobs. I make good money. Look, I'm not mad at all. I make good money, okay? I'm a hustler at heart, okay? It's just, I would have made more money. I would have made more money. But, you know, what God has, let me say this on Sunday. What God has for you, can't nobody take. No education, no degree, no experience, no person that don't like you. What God has for you, can't nobody take. And I'm doing very well. So now, let's get to the root of the matter, what we're going to talk about tonight. Okay? Let's get to this root matter right now. Let's get to this root cause. I want y'all to understand this, okay? We're going to talk about something that y'all didn't think we was going to talk about, and it's all political. It's the Proud Boys. Y'all remember the Proud Boys who ran the January 6th riots? Y'all remember them. Y'all remember old Enrique? He went to jail and Trump let him out. Old Enrique, the Proud Boys leader. Well, let me tell you what happened to old Enrique. He's getting death threats. Proud Boys are getting death threats, and they're scared. So why are the Proud Boys getting death threats? Because people think they're ICE agents. Now, the rumor been going around that the Proud Boys are ICE agents. They've been getting death threats, and they are scared. They're getting death threats to them and their families. I say death threats. Let me just say this. How did that rumor get started? Well, it's just like anything else. You know, you see a fight or something, especially those black people and those white people. We spread the rumor. I don't know if it's true, but somebody said the Proud Boy. And look, you can fact check me. That's why I'll never get look at fact check me online. It's all on social media. It's all on Google. Okay, this is what they said. ICE is the Proud Boys, and now they're getting death threats like none of them. Now again, I don't condone violence on any way, shape, or form. Let's make sure we understand that. I don't condone violence any way, shape, or form, but I believe in karma. I believe you push out bad karma, it's going to come back to you. Let me say that again so everybody understands this when y'all do wrong. I believe you give out bad karma to come back to you. That's why when I seen the homeless people today, I stopped and gave them some money. Said, God bless you. I want good karma on me. I got out of the lane. I almost got hit. They didn't see me. I waited for them, held up traffic for 2 minutes to give them some money and say, God bless them. I'm going to get good karma. I believe bad karma comes back on me. And that's what's happening. Again, I don't condone violence. Let me say again, I don't condone no type of violence. Make sure everybody understand, Marquez speech don't condone no type of violence, but I sure do believe in karma. And them Proud Boys and Enrique, from the articles I read, they scared. They getting death threats. Trump's own people's getting death threats. So guess who they blaming for this? Donald Trump. You can't blame your leader when something goes bad when you love your leader when something goes wrong. Let me say that again. In life, in the church, your family, work, you can't blame the leader if something goes wrong when you're always with the leader when something is right. So they can't do that. But that's politics one-on-one. Okay? And guess what? Donald Trump ain't paying them no attention right now. No, death threats coming. You ain't heard Trump come out and say nothing to nobody to assist them. Nope, he ain't saying a word. Because this man will forget about you if you ain't making him money. Oh, you don't believe what I'm saying? Let me give you another example. We got our first $50 million oil deal from Venezuela and stopped 2 more oil tankers for Venezuela in the Atlantic. We got the first $50 million oil deal in the Atlantic. For Venezuela. The United States won't see a dime of that money. Listen to what I just said. We got our first $50 million oil deal from the Venezuela oil. The United States won't see $1. We'll lose money on it. It's all going to China or Russia or Saudi Arabia. $50 million, we won't get one red dime. And he's expanded offshore drilling. So why is this man expanding offshore drilling of oil? Because they want to make sure we never run out of oil for the next 100 years. And just remember, we got more than enough oil in the United States to take care of it. We can't refine that crude oil. So all the oil that we get has to go to Saudi Arabia. Gets refined, and then it comes back to us. Because that's the deal we have with OPEC. Fact check every word I just said. We don't have no refineries in the United States of America. We don't have no refineries in the United States of America. Most of our oil is sweet. Fact check me. That's why all the oil goes to Saudi Arabia and it comes back. Why do you think we got so many tankers in the Atlantic the whole time? And the Pacific? And why do you think we always patrolling them? It goes to get refined, and it comes back to us. And we pay a steep price for it. Fact check me. We don't do no refining in the United States of America. None. They tell us that. That's not messed up. That's politics. Okay? That's Republicans and Democrats. It's been happening for 50 years. That's why OPEC worth trillions. So Donald Trump got a golf course all in Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and everywhere. It goes over there. We pay a price for it. They set the price. They set how much it is, and then they send it back to us. Welcome to America. I told y'all I was getting deep tonight. We just talked about Proud Boys and all. We getting deep in this thing tonight. See, sometimes y'all got to understand politics at a different level. Nobody ever broke it down to you. I just did. Okay? I just told you how a rumor, I don't know if it's true, can get the Proud Boys death threats. I just told you how we ain't making no money on the Venezuela oil. We ain't getting nothing. We ain't getting a dime. All set up. There is no oil refinery in the United States of America. Now, we have oil companies and oil things when we get the oil refined. After it's refined, it has to come back over here and other things have to be done before it can become gas. But we don't refine it. No, we don't. See, you better understand how politics and money work and why that stock market is so high and why that oil stays steady and why the real price of that $260, $230, $215, $220 you paying. Okay? It's mostly in taxes and production where your oil we should be paying for gas. We should be paying about 50 cents a gallon. We should be paying about 50 cents a gallon, but we don't. Venezuela had oil tankers and they still paid $2.50. They got the oil over there. See, y'all better recognize what's going on. Let me tell you, just in case you didn't know. Just in case you didn't know. Just in case you ain't in tune to what's going on because you don't want to know. Let speech tell you. It's called capitalism. We are the capitalistic society of America and the world. That means you can come from nothing if you're the right color, work your bootstraps up and get rich in the United States of America, or you can stay poor. We are the capitalistic society in the world. And greed is everywhere. That's all it is about greed and money. You don't believe me? Donald Trump's a billionaire. He's making billions more. You can't spend it all. There's only Mike Epps said, especially these entertainers, you can only do so much with money. You can only do so much for spending. You can only do so much. That's why they don't let rappers do nothing with the money. Feed the poor at Thanksgiving time, buy cars. Can't open up banks, can't open up schools, nothing. No, LeBron James never opened up a school. They put his name on it. They don't let them do nothing, okay? That's what it is. Let me just tell you something, Cynthia, because you're saying a lot. A lot of the people, the ICE that are beating them are not Proud Boys. Okay? Let's make sure we understand that. A lot of the beatings and what ICE agents are doing, a lot of them are not Proud Boys. And a lot of them are Hispanics too. See, I understand before you write something in my comments, you understand what you're saying though, okay? Okay? I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying. Now, some of them could be Proud Boys, but a whole lot of them ain't. Remember, they taking off a lot of those masks now, showing who they are. Y'all gotta understand, no heart snatching folks. Again, they have a directive. I'm not saying it's right. They got a directive from the federal government saying if they are undocumented, they don't have their information, put them in jail. And let me just be honest with you. When I say this, I said it before. They have the rights as federal agents and police officers to ask you for your ID. If you don't have it, they can detain you for 30 minutes to an hour. I forgot how much it is. And if they find out you don't have that information or you're suspicious, they can detain you behind bars for up to 24, 48 hours. That is the law. Let me break down the law again to you. If you don't have your documentation, legal documentation, ID, driver's license, green card, visa documentation on you at all times, they can stop you and ask you for it. Don't believe these people saying they can't. And if you don't have it, they can detain you up to a certain amount of time. And if they run you through that system and find anything suspicious, they can detain you in custody for 24 to 48 hours. Y'all need to learn the law. That's why every time they ask me, how you doing? Thank you, sir. I'm 6'5", 260 pounds. I ain't going to resist. I'm going straight to jail. They going to straight hit and bust my head to the white meat on that concrete. I ain't stupid. Yes, sir. How you doing? Give them my ID. Now, if I want to file a complaint, I'll do it at the state office with internal affairs afterwards. But I ain't going to do it there. I'm 48 years old. I love living. See, we don't understand the law. You don't understand the law. You don't know it. So when something happens, you get pissed off. Like when they asked that man, I have an asset like you. I'm an American citizen. They told him to prove it. He didn't have his information. Like that person in Target, they got, I'm an American citizen. Prove it. Couldn't prove it. I ain't saying it's fair. I ain't saying it's right. I'm telling you what they are justified to do under the law. You don't believe me? Next time you're at a checkpoint, don't have your information. They can detain you right there for an hour, 2 hours, and find anything suspicious in your background, like you was in jail or incarcerated or have a felony 10 years ago. They can lock you up 24 to 48 hours to find out what's going on. And there's nothing you can do about it. You can sue. You won't get a dime. That's the law in all 50 states and territories. Okay? Just that simple. Don't believe me. Okay? Go to the Virgin Islands, don't have your ID to get back. They're going to detain you. Virgin Islands. See, we don't understand the law, and then we get pissed off when we think people are doing wrong by the law. But we didn't vote. We didn't do nothing. We don't understand where oil is coming from. We don't understand what the hell ICE is doing. All we know is we want to get rid of ICE now. You weren't saying that 5 months ago. 3, 4, 5. I can't even talk like 3, 4, 5 months ago. You weren't saying that about ICE. You should have been saying it since day one. But we wait till there's tragedy before we do anything. That's the problem. That's the problem. Remember, you didn't vote. You didn't have enough people vote. You didn't take enough people to you to the voting booth. We wouldn't be in this problem right now. Donald Trump won easily. Hello, Lost. Hello, Mark. Donald Trump won easily. He didn't even have to cheat. He didn't have to do the NFL or the college football or the college basketball or the NBA. He didn't have to cheat. He just won. Fact check me. He didn't have to cheat. He just won. I told y'all I was on one tonight, telling you the truth. So let's do a recap. We got people graduating from high school who can't even read and write. We got the elderly people not being able to afford their medication trying to steal it. We got Supreme Court don't give a damn about you or me. We got all deals getting made. We ain't getting nothing. We got the Proud Boys and the Proud Boy leader getting death threats against them. And then we're getting mad about ICE because we don't understand what's going on, whether it's right or wrong. And you wonder why corruption is everywhere. That's why so many people love Trump, because we got so many black, especially black people, who are corrupted. Okay? And people say, Speaks, why y'all talking about race and black? Everything is race and black. Yep, everything is, go to the grocery store race, go to a funeral race, go to a wedding race, go job application race. I just told you I didn't get a job for the third time because I wasn't gay. So I'm going to talk about what people don't want to talk about. I'm going to talk about things that make people uncomfortable. Like that white man I told y'all who was at that Arkansas, South Carolina college basketball game, did a Nazi salute and a swastika. They whooped his butt. They beat him down. And then the security guard came and choked him out. Best thing I ever seen. Just like I told y'all in Minnesota, Target got iced out. Man said, iced out t-shirt, they threw him out. So don't give me this about race. You don't think it's about race? You live in the hood, you pay more for gas at the gas station than you do when you ain't. You pay more for your lights in the hood than you do out. When I was in the hood, my light bill was super high. I got out of the hood, it was super low. Well, everything ain't about race speaks, no, just 95%. Just 95%. You don't believe me? Go to a white church you never been to next Sunday. Just walk into a white church next Sunday. All predominantly white churches, walk into one. Just walk into one next Sunday. Just walk into a predominantly, if you're a black person, next Sunday, walk into a predominantly white church. Or on Bible study, just walk in there. Just walk in there. You ain't got nothing else to say to me, okay? I'm only telling you stories that are true. I'm telling you what's true. People just don't want to hear it. That's the problem. But I'm here to tell you the truth. Politics, I said again, runs your life. And you can blame Governor Walz, you know, who was going to be the vice president of the United States of America. Harris won. He got so many criminal charges up there in Minnesota, so many allegations. Walz wasn't doing his job. If he was VP, they would have had to replace him. That's how terrible he was. Now the DOJ launched an investigation into him. He's cooked. He didn't done wrong. He didn't done bad. He just got caught. Others ain't. Same reason I'm listening to the news today. People mad Jasmine Crockett losing to Telesco. That man got billionaires on his side. Jasmine Crockett ain't got the Democratic billionaires on her side. What do you think gonna happen? It's all about the money. All about the money. All politics about the money. All folk ain't kinfolk. All blacks really ain't blacks, and all whites really ain't whites. There's racism in the Republican Party and the Democratic Party. And it's a little bit more in the Democratic Party than it is in the Republican Party. You just don't see it. That doesn't mean it's not there. Gambling rules the world. Sports gambling anytime. You can, not only on sports, now they got the things you can gamble on anything. You can gamble on what there's going to snow. Because capitalism, money, gambling, politics, news is a way of life. Don't believe me? I did prayers on here plenty of times. I might have got 1,000 hits. I say something controversial about a man doing Nazi. It's got 560,000 views. People love controversy. We love drama. So we love LeBron James, man, 40-something years old, playing like he's 20. Why he love Trump? Because he'll tell you fake news and cuss you out in a minute. We love drama. Why we love Jasmine Crockett? She married. And everybody think they got a chance at her. When she's worth about $9 million, only a select few ever got a chance at that. But we love the drama. Why you think on here women be shaking their booties in the BBLs all the time? They shaking their booties. We love drama. You don't believe me? On Facebook, when you get off here, scroll down your timeline. Within 30 seconds, you're going to see somebody clapping the booty cheeks. And it's going to be a black woman. It's just the way it is. We love drama. We love it. If there ain't no drama, we ain't even excited. Ain't no drama, we don't even go vote. We don't go vote for regular. No. Couldn't vote for Harris. She was regular. No, black people ain't going to vote for regular. Oh, regular? Ain't no drama. So this is what goes on in America. Welcome to it. I told y'all I was going to go deep for 30 minutes. I told y'all I was going to hit your skin. I told y'all I was going to make you feel some type of way. And now too many black women saying you got to spend $500 on me the first day. Shut the hell up. I don't even know your $500. What happened to Baskin Robbins, $15 and meeting at the park? We eating ice cream at the park. What happened to that? $500 just to get to know you and I don't even know you? No. And then find out you vaping or something? Or you got 11 kids? You ain't got no education? You don't care about yourself? And you like thugs? Please, you done wasted $500. That's the difference. White women saying, oh, you can just spend 50. Black women saying 500. That's a 10 times big difference. Don't care who you date. I'm just telling you the truth. Don't believe me, youngest? Go ahead and try to take a black woman out. Where we going? What we doing? Take a white woman out. Okay, we can do whatever. Don't get mad at me. I'm just telling you the truth. Black women expect the world right now. Too many of them do. Now, not all of y'all. Let's keep it real. Too many of them do. Too many of them do, though. Hell, I gotta settle my wife down. She go crazy sometimes. She want to do too much. I said, we ain't about to do that. I'm bringing you down. We ain't about to do that. Nope. Do it later. Nope. Sorry. Won't do it. We'll do this right here and that's it. Don't care about you getting mad at me. I'm married. I told you I've been the same woman over 22 years. Been married over 22 years, been the same woman over 28 years. I can care less what you think about the fat boy. I can care less, okay? Is that you can take me to Olive Garden. First date, Baskin Robbins. I ain't taking you to Olive Garden. I ain't spending $50, $60. I don't know you. You don't know me. We're gonna talk on the phone for a month or two first. Then we're gonna go to Baskin Robbins to the park. Then after that, we'll go from there. Cause just like your time is important, my time is valued too. My money is valued too. And I'm not gonna spend $50, $60, $70, $80 on you if I don't know you. If we ain't talked on the phone a couple months, if we ain't had Baskin Robbins to the park. Say what the hell you want. Did it to my wife, worked out very well. Everybody else I took to eat, they ain't nowhere around. I don't care about you getting mad at me. I could care less. I'm telling the truth. I'm telling you the game. Political and life. That's why you come listen to me. I'm giving you what other content creators want. The truth. I ain't trying to say you no ebook. I give you the game for free. I give you the game for free. I ain't trying to say you no ebook. Talk about you done made $1 million. If you done made $1 million in 6 months, you wouldn't be telling nobody how to make $1 million in 6 months. Content creators say I make all this money. You ain't got no house. You can tell the difference. See, you can tell I'm in a house. You can tell I'm in a house, not in an apartment. See what I'm saying? I ain't trying to brag. Yeah, I am. I ain't telling no falsehood, telling the truth. How about McDonald's? Jeffrey Long, I don't know where the hell you come from. I just told you, Baskin Robbins and the park. And if she don't want Baskin Robbins in the park, she ain't good for you to begin with. If you don't want to take you to Baskin Robbins in the park, he ain't for you. Ain't no damn McDonald's. I just told you, ain't no damn McDonald's. Baskin Robbins in the park. Because they want to be with you, get to know you. They don't care about the money. But if you just with me for what I can do, you wouldn't last 5 seconds. Because I was something special when I went married. I was real. Just that simple. So y'all stop saying McDonald's, Burger King. Hell no, Baskin Robbins. And you get a little cup, like a little putt cup. You get a little cup, okay? I'm about to care about no damn Bears. Bears are trash. NFL is set up. The Bears win, they lose anyway. You go to Seattle next week. Come on, man. Let's get out of here. I don't even know who the Bears play. The Rams? What kind of game is that? NFL set up. Everything's set up. Games are set up. Sports are set up. Politicians set up. Jobs are set up. The economy is set up. Everything is set up. So you better play the game right. If you know how to play the game and it's set up, you can make a lot of money. If you don't know how to play the game, you're going to be very discouraged and very sad. That's why it doesn't matter to me who wins the NFL championship, the NBA championship, the college football championship, nothing. You get nothing out of it. What you get out of it? Oh, joy. What kind of joy is that? Okay? It's that simple. No, Linda Moses. Don't wish you can make $1 million. Okay? Because then you have to pay taxes and you be mad. Okay? Wish you can make money, know how to keep it, spend, and have a good time. And let it grow for you. But not just how to make $1 million, because you see the taxes on a regular $1 million, you'd be pissed off and mad. That's what I had to tell y'all, man. I'm doing a quick recap for everybody who came. We got babies, teenagers who are graduating high school who can't read or write. We got elderly people who can't afford the medication. We got Supreme Court doing absolutely nothing. We got the Proud Boys mad because they getting death threats. We got all deals where we get nothing. And we got men saying, hell, y'all wanting to pay us y'all wanting us to pay $500 to take y'all out on the first day. Like the time New England played Seattle in the Super Bowl, it was rigged. Lawson Thomas. I don't know why y'all don't understand. Go back to NFL. Go back to the last 15 Super Bowls. Every last one of them set up. Yeah, I saw the nonsense in the New England game. CJ Stroud, I don't know how much money they paid you. 4 interceptions in the first half. I keep telling y'all the NBA is rigged. 4 interceptions in the first half. I don't know why they want Drake May in the Super Bowl so bad. It's going to be Drake May, and Sam Darnold, 2 white people. Jalen Hurts won last. They don't have repeat black people win. And Mahomes is not black. That's what they wanted. They gonna have the Patriots because the Denver don't got no quarterback. And if Jared Stidham come out with 400 yards, you know he on something. Okay? And ain't nobody gonna beat the Seahawks at Seattle. Ain't gonna beat those Seahawks at Seattle. You see what they did to the 49ers? On purpose. Seattle versus New England. I won't even watch the Super Bowl. I'll watch the halftime show, see what Bad Bunny do, and see who he gonna bring out to piss Republicans off. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. The world's been crooked. It's a capitalistic society of the world. It's where you fit in. It's how you get in. It's what you do to make things happen. I tell you, my wife been driving me crazy all day. We've been moving everything out of the bathroom because the contractors come tomorrow to start redoing her shower the way she wants. And not only her shower, gonna paint it, gonna do the floor she want, the base trim. I mean, everything she want, okay? We've been going at it all day. Everything's a mess. I can't find what I need. She get mad because she got to show me. It's part of life. Next week and a half, my house is a madhouse. Because construction going to be going on. She going to get a new bathroom. And it costs thousands upon thousands of dollars. And this cheap person I can find. But because my wife wants something in her mind, this is what happened. Okay? So trust me, I understand the crooked world. I understand big money. That's why I told you I got to make a lot of money. That's why I got so many jobs. I got a lot going on. I ain't complaining, but it's the hustle. If you ain't got no business hustle in you, no street hustle, you ain't living good in this time. You ain't living good. You ain't got your stuff together. You ain't living good. You ain't going on vacation. People can't go on vacations now. I told you I still waiting for your income tax money. Okay? No, Terrence Pettis, I don't know who in the world you talking about some Chicago versus New England. Chicago may not even win tonight. So I don't know where you getting this from. When the last time Chicago went to the Super Bowl? She deserves it. I deserve it. What I deserve, huh? What the hell do I deserve? When the last damn time Chicago been to the Super Bowl? 1985. You ain't got no refrigerator Perry. You ain't got no McMahon. Your quarterback. Chicago is cooked. You got a boy who paints his fingernails. Who wears a dress. Who can get a job. Because he ain't a manly man. You hang your hopes on him, and if he goes, you know it's set up. Y'all better think he paints his fingernails, and he wears a dress. Ooh, Chicago Bears didn't go no Super Bowl in 2006. No, they didn't. That's what he does. He paints his fingernails and wears a dress and has his cornrows everywhere. And he uses abstract words. That's what he does. That's what Caleb Williams does. Fact check me. Everything I just told you true. But he'll get a job from them gay people. I can't. No said on that. I told y'all I keep it real. Sometimes I keep it too real. I don't care. I gotta keep it real here. And let me tell you, the next live you go on, the next content creator you follow, if they don't keep it live, if you can't go on Google and fact check them on a lot of stuff they're doing, you don't need to be following them. Okay? Indiana ain't even in the conversation, please. We're talking about 3 teams left. 4 teams. 4 teams. The Rams, the Bears, the Patriots, and the Broncos. Okay? I ain't gonna see nothing, Terrence, because either way it's set up. Obviously, you are a Chicago Bears fan. Obviously, you've been hurt and abused for 41 years. Obviously, you have, because you're a Chicago Bears fan. Something wrong with you anyway. If you're a Bears fan, something is totally wrong with you. Because you like people to paint their fingernails. You like the people to wear, you like a man to say he's a man and wear a dress. That's what you like. That's your quarterback. I'm talking about it. I don't care if he win or not. I get nothing out of the deal. Whoever wins, I get not a $1. What happened to the stimulus check? Oh, it's coming in the summertime, right before the elections. Well, that's what they say. Summertime, Jeremy. Jeremy, I don't know why you think you're going to get $2,000. If you do, it's going to be in the summertime before the election. And $2,000 lasts me a week in my household. It may pay one bill, $2,000. I got big bills. So it may last 1 week in my household, $2,000 be gone. So I'm going to take it if it comes, Because I earned it, I pay taxes. Now I'm going to take that $2,000, but I'm not expecting it. And if it's not tax-free, I don't want it. If it's not tax-free, I don't want it. Because anything the government gives you, and if it's taxable by at least 20-25%. I wouldn't want it. You taxing me on my own money that you giving back to me. I don't want it. That's not what I want. Okay. Now, tribal leaders voice concern over ICE escalation in Minneapolis. But you voted for these tribal leaders. Just like Somalis. You voted for what's going on. See, you can't vote for craziness and then get mad when craziness happens. Like, you can't do it. You can't vote for a new supervisor at work and then you don't like the supervisor and they get here, you voted for them. So indigenous people, you get exactly what you deserve. Look, let me say this before I leave. I got no remorse for people who vote for something and then get mad when it don't go their way. I got no remorse for you. I just don't. And that is the truth. That is my show. I will not watch the Rams and the Bears. My wife will watch the Baddies. She'll watch the Baddies, then Married to Medicine, and then whatever that other show is. She'll watch that Housewives of Potomac. She'll watch that. We'll watch the drama before we watch this stupid football game. But that is my show. I am More Corey Speaks, the real voice of the street, CEO me, Big Boss Entertainment. You know, at the end of my show, I'm a praying man because I believe in God. So let's do a prayer. Heavenly Father God Almighty, a simple prayer this Sunday evening. Thank you just for blessings, Father God. Thank you for waking us up and thank you for believing in us when we didn't believe in ourselves. You always held our hand and pushed us forward to the light when we were scared and we stayed in the darkness. For that alone, Father, we say thank you for all things, great and small. Good and bad, we thank you because with you, anything is possible. And we'll be so ever grateful to always give you all the honor, all the glory, and all the praise. In Jesus' name, we humbly say amen. God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. Well, we're getting a full makeover, a full bathroom makeover. And it costs big money. King Jeffrey, it costs big money, but that's what it takes sometimes. You can't take it with you. My wife's favorite words, you can't take it with you. May God bless you. May heaven smile upon you. May you all have a wonderful evening. If it isn't God's will, I will be back tomorrow evening and y'all will see a demolition going on in my house, in the bathroom. God bless you. Have a good night. Thank you.